Welcome to New Age Geeks. If you're new here, we are building an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Welcome to this episode of Forging Fate's Ruination. I am your GM, Dollar Store DM, or The Art of Adventure here on Twitch. My name's Aslinn, and I'm going to pass this along to all of my lovely players. You know them, you love them, but let's give them a chance to reintroduce themselves real quick for everybody who's new. I'm going to start us off today. I watched them all look away from the camera. I'm going to start us with Zella.
I was trying so hard not to laugh, Doug. I just saw you like shaking your head. You're like, not me today. Hi guys, I am Crazy. I use she, her pronouns. I will be playing Mira, my wonderful Eladrin rogue. Guys, you can find me here, especially on Twitch, most social medias at Crazella. Yeah, I've been taking a hiatus from social media still, but you can still find me here on Twitch, working on Hen House very expeditiously because the end of the month is coming up. Guys, I'm very excited, but also I'm very scared because I was being a greedy little loot goblin, and now we have a predicament. Alright, Tech to you.
I don't like you either. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy Tech Frost here, TEKFROST. You can find me everywhere in that way. I have so much weirdness for what's about to happen. I've never fought a money goblin, money golem thing before, so I don't.
The goblin is
Golem?
your buddy, Mira there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Goblin friend meets Gold Goblin. I will be playing Terran Chroma, no relation. I will pass this off to Geis. Doug. Damn
it. You almost had it time. Hi, I'm Douglas. I'm Tales of Pantheons on all platforms. I am a voice actor, writer, self-proclaimed funny man. You've probably shot me in a video game before. Today I'm playing Geis, the trickster cleric, and I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. Take it away, Joe.
What's up, Joe? What's up, Geeks? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. From here, right, New Age Geeks. Today's cosplay, doing cosplay stuff really poorly. I play Raynor, the Fire Ganassi that this is all about. This is about my downfall into evil. I don't know. That's all I got. I think you guys are great. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this as we get ready to enter into the last 3 episodes of this story. Back to you, Aslinn.
Or we TPK here, and it's the last episode. You know, Forging Fates has a track record. I might as well keep it up.
Yes, please do.
All right. So moving into this episode, last time they had to face a bunch of puzzles, which, you know, this group super great at puzzles.
Nailed the first try.
You know, they did a good job.
Definitely didn't take us an hour to walk down a hallway. Definitely.
It definitely didn't. This is the critical role setting. The door was the biggest obstacle. It just had a lever. They just had to look for the lever. They didn't look for the lever.
You didn't add a push or pull to that door. Come on now. Like, we were confused.
Should have been a sign there.
This door goes both ways, I promise.
As does most of does most of New Age Geek staff.
Gotten through all of the puzzles, the party found themselves within a very, very elaborate and extensive treasure hoard, including a large filled basin where a bag was procured that contains some beads of force. That was revealed off camera. Mira now has, I don't remember how many I said, beads of... Cool. I'm glad someone wrote it down, because as we were talking about before stream starts, I don't take notes on my own shit. So 6 beads of force. But once she reached into the gold, the coins and gems and treasure began to coalesce, forming into a large, hulking form. This thing is about 25 feet tall. You estimate it weighs 20,000 pounds of treasure as a horde golem appears. I'm gonna bring him up here because he's like one of my favorite quick builds. I did him in like 20 minutes and he's adorable.
Is there anywhere we can watch you build this?
On $_store_DM. I believe I have my build for this, as well as whenever the fuck I decide to post again, because I'm not good at that.
And you can be found on
Instagram and TikTok, and eventually Twitch when my gaming laptop gets fixed. But for scale, that's not a good mini to do for scale.
So
There's Mira. There's him.
It looks like a
It's
frog.
10 tons of gold?
Yeah.
That's 5 sedans.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
heavy...
That's
Motherfucker.
500 civics.
Are we weighing things in sedans now? Like, is that
The average car weighs 2.2 tons as of 2023.
That is 5 Toyota Corollas.
That's 5
Wow.
Honda Civics.
Sponsored by
How much do
Toyota.
you weigh? Half a Prius.
Yeah. I steal its catalytic converter.
I cannot wait for the first time you guys come across a monster now in season 2 where I'm like, it is 5
Toyota Corollas.
Dodge Chargers.
Oh no.
Oh,
This golem coalesces, born of the paranoia of the dragon who once called this his horde. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
that's me.
And I've also got this like pretty gold die for the horde guy.
Doug.
That was just funny to watch. I'm gonna roll too, real quick. All right, yeah, that was just too fucking funny to watch it just bounce around. And I was like, 19, 20, 12. Oh, not landed on 1. All right, got it.
23 for Mira.
All right. So Mira's at a 23. Any other above 20s? 15 to 20.
17.
10 to 15.
11.
All right. 11. Taryn. And Geis, you at a 1.
Yeah.
Is that 1 with your modifier?
I had 3, but
Okay.
I landed on 1.
Lovely. All right, can we get some battle music up in here, and then
Oh,
we
yeah,
go
that'd be
get
good.
going?
Good. I should probably do that. That is the thing I'm in charge of, right?
It is the thing you're in charge of. I have 0 control over
I'm
it.
not a smart man.
We know.
Thank you. Is this episode 8?
Is it?
Damn, I didn't even
You're
realize.
you're the one who said we had 3 episodes left. You
Yeah,
said
including
it.
That's
this
right.
one.
I do math good. That's why I fucked it up. Because you forget, like, because you're doing math, you're like, okay, this is 8. We got 2 more, but no, we have 3 more because we have this whole episode plus 2 more.
At least you didn't say you were excited for the finale 3 episodes ago, so...
Yeah, but I shut up. Fuck you guys. And you know what, Neo? I'm mad at you now, too. for making me realize how dumb I am. It's terrible battle music, by the way.
It's so calm.
Very
Mira,
calm.
there's just this like sense of calm that comes over you as you are staring at the pretty shinies in your hand. And then
No,
the big
you don't want
monster
to-
shadow appears over you, and the sense of dread comes in, and it is your turn. Start us off.
Okay, so I've opened the bag. I see what's in the bag. Can I throw, like, opening up the bag, can I throw the whole bag of the beads of force at this golem?
You can certainly try.
Gotcha,
Boo 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 boo. All right. That's 6 of them, so it's going to be 6 deck saves. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I don't know why it does this sometimes.
Okay. What's your DC 15?
It's a 15 deck
Cool.
save.
What is the dexterity of a horde golem?
Please be shit.
You watch as the golem seems to move almost unnaturally as pockets appear, as the beads seem to go through piece by piece by piece, but 2 of them impact into the core of this beast. So, 2 fails, 4 successes.
Let me see.
Because I rolled like I roll.
Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm reading this. So you said it was too big, I think, to fit in the bead of force.
Yes. So it basically, like these bubbles, it explodes and it pulls chunks of the gold out of this horde golem, and so you have like there are now 2. There are 6 little balls now within this room. Each of them about 10 feet radius. So there's just 10-foot radius spheres all up here. So I'll demark that. But they do take 10d4 force damage total. These are just going to be the beads. Yes, they're a little small, but I don't think I can physically fit 6 in this
For
space.
24 damage.
Nice.
This is the first time I saw someone else's animations in D&D Beyond. I don't know if there was an update or something, but that terrified me. Just all of those dice hitting my screen.
The Lego dice, I'm so sorry.
It's 24.
Yes.
Cool. All right. As the pieces of the horde golem are shoved off of its body and pulled into these spheres, it doesn't make noise in the way that a normal monster would make noise, that a creature would make noise. Instead, you hear the grinding of metal against gold, against steel, against gem. And it's a cacophony. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Do I have enough room to climb on that little mound in the center, or is that like to ceiling?
You can get on the mound. You are in melee with the thing. Just as
I'll risk it.
Yep. You also can
Yeah.
disengage, because you are a rogue, and you can do that.
Oh, that's true. I forgot I can do that as a bonus action, which is so much smarter, and that's what I'll do.
I'm a kind
I-
DM before I murder.
Thank you.
Look, if I'm
Hey.
gonna murder you, I'm gonna murder you fair and square.
True. Yeah, I'll take my bonus action to disengage, to get up, that
Easy.
little rock.
All right, at the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. On the before the next turn, one of the legendary actions goes off as chains made of gold links glittering in the dim light here, reflecting off of the magma, begin to form. And only one person is next to a horde, as basically chains erupt out of each of the pieces of treasure. Taryn, you were within 5 feet of that as they come and lash out towards you. Does a 25 hit?
It would. I'm going to use my reaction to buff my AC to 29 for that attack.
All right. As you hear the clinking of the chains, the grinding of the metal, you hold up your shield and the chains skate across it. You can see what looks like sharpened gems at the edges as they then pull back, having missed you.
What did I do? She stole the thing.
All right, that's going to take us to Raynor.
Okay. How far away am I from the golem?
You are about 10 feet, but there is a ball of beaded force in front of you. It is movable. It is
Okay.
a round ball.
Okay, so I can move into melee range.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and activate my Giant's Might and go to the large size.
Boing, boing. The bead of force splashes into the lava, and you see as a bit of it bursts out and lands on the stone.
Okay, so I am large now, and that is my bonus action. I'm then going to use. I'm going to attack 3 times with my longsword, but I'm also going to do, what is it? Great Weapon Master. So all my attacks
Okay.
are -5, but +10.
All right.
All right, so first attack. All right, D&D Beyond doesn't want to work for me, so we'll do this manually. That is a 6. That is a 21. And that is a 18.
The 18 just hits.
So the 18 and the 21 hit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to roll this all together, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Any immunities I need to worry about?
You'll find out.
Okay, so separate my damage types?
Oh, right, because you do different damage.
Yeah.
Yes. Please roll your damage types separate.
Sure. Okay.
I forgot.
All right, so the first one is 19. I got so much shit stacking, sorry. So 19 slashing. Uh, 20 slashing with my Giant's Might. And then with my fire rune, that is... Oh, that's different. I will use it this turn, though. For this one, that is 6 fire damage and make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Right. Six. Strength. That's a 18.
Okay, so they pass. They are not restrained. So then the next one is 12. On 20 slashing damage.
Another 20?
Yep.
Okay.
That's for the 2 attacks.
As you slash into this being, you hear that same sort of scraping noise. You feel as your sword chips against a dagger that seems embedded in there. As your sword is going through it, you feel it just it doesn't seem to be doing as much. However, the fire dances across the metals, and you watch a couple of the gold coins kind of melt a little bit as the fire does normal amount.
Okay. Let's see. Then I'm going to...
Because I assume your sword is not made of adamantine.
It is not. It is magical. It is a magical sword, but it is not adamantium. I'm then going to action surge, and I will attack another 3 times. Still a great weapon master for these as well.
Okay.
That is...
As you've hit the AC exactly, the AC is 18.
Okay, both. That's 2 misses, 3 misses.
You slash at it again and again, and it seems like it's blocking with internal weaponry.
Also, I apologize. I forgot my dueling fighting style. Add another 4 damage to the total damage I did before. So if it was all considered slashing damage, so it would just be another 2.
Yeah, so it'd just be 2. Yeah. Awesome. Chunks of metal. I was going to say metallic, and then I decided halfway through that I wasn't going to, but I'd already committed to how I was saying that word. Chunks of metal and gold and gems fly across the space as it turns around, looming over the enlarged Raynor. That's going to take us to Terran. Because I also rolled like crap. I rolled better than Douglas, but I rolled like crap on that initiative.
I'm gonna go up to the right of. I'm going to the right side of. I forget his name already. Thank you. You knew exactly where I was going.
You that way. I'm keeping track of my beads of force, so you guys don't necessarily. Maybe we'll run beads of force into each other.
Yep, and I'm just gonna attack from here.
All right, go ahead and give me some attacks.
That first one is a 12, and the second one's a 14. So, we'll miss both of those.
Yep.
And yep, and I don't have anything else. Yep, so I will end my turn there.
All right. That's then going to go to the golem. And you all watch as the horde golem partially disperses in a whirlwind of coins, gemstones, and other valuables, and then seems to recoalesce. You are whipped within this, everybody except for Mira. I need including Mira, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Add 3 to your save. Well, I don't know who's within, how close everybody is to me.
You are 10 feet from Raynor, and Geis is far.
All right, so yeah, Raynor, add an extra 3 to your dex save.
I got a 16.
I got a 14 with the bonus.
17 for Mira.
Mira doesn't need to.
Just kidding.
Oh wait, you might. Hold on. Nope, you're within 20 feet. Luckily, 17 is what you had to beat, Mira. The other two take a fail, so they will take full damage.
All right. Real quick.
Taryn and Mira, you are taking half of this.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna use Indomitable if I fail that save to reroll.
Okay.
That's less, so give me all the damage.
I needed to grab more d10s.
How dare you?
That is the correct number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I didn't need to grab more. Right? Yeah. I gotta do math now.
If you're gonna hurt me, this is what you get.
And this is why I use calculators. Plus. So that's going to be 42 damage to Raynor and Geis. That is 42 bludgeoning damage, and you feel as an object that you are wearing is pulled off of you. So, this is a the object must weigh no more than 20 pounds and not be wrapped around or firmly attached to the creature. So, example, can steal a belt full of coins or your like dagger, but it can't steal your shirt or your armor, things like that. So, what would it steal? It does steal objects of high value over those of minimal value.
You said 42
So you
damage?
do. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Is that everybody or just those two that
Everybody else
item?
takes half damage and don't lose shit. So
Gotcha.
Raynor
Uncanny
and
dodge.
Raynor and Geis, what is your most valuable object that is less than 20 pounds and not attached to your body? Like, that you're wearing?
It is 100% my sword. That's the most valuable thing I have. And it's the only weapon in my hand, so...
Uh,
I was so excited for this mechanic.
The only thing I can think of, it's technically wearing, but I've prompted it as that he easily removes it quite often, is his mask. It's the only thing I can think of that's valuable.
I was really hoping I was going to get you two for those two exact reasons. You all watch as Raynor's sword is ripped from his grip, and Geis's mask is ripped from his face. Geis, what do you look like? We cannot hear your description.
Sorry. I got too excited and I muted myself. Geis looks like a normal human. There is nothing that really stands out about him. He's like he has tan skin, relatively like medium handsome, but like nothing, no real reason of why he would be so afraid of losing his mask. And probably the second that it leaves his face, he probably goes like this.
The mask and the sword whip around and become part of the horde.
Rude.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, guys. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I have a scimitar if you... Don't worry, I know this doesn't happen very often.
All right, that's gonna take us then to Geis.
Geis in a panic is. I want to shimmy to Geis's right. I think so between that stalagmite and the rock, so that I can see in between that like space right there.
Oh
That makes
yeah,
sense.
I see it.
And then with like a panicked yell, I'm gonna cast 7th level Thunder Wave on it.
Okay. Give me a second. Just because I need to okay, so that is a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just so you know you're hitting all your friends too. Cool.
I'm good.
I've had someone use that against me who didn't realize it, and it almost killed my character. So I'm like Thunder Wave traumatized.
Yeah, I was going to move closer, but then you took my mask. I was gonna move into a position where it wouldn't hit them, but then you took my mask.
You gave me something I could take.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. That means I need Raynor and Taryn to please make, what is it, dexterity saving throws or con saves? Con saves.
Con saves.
All right.
I am
It's a
rolling like
12.
dog shit today. Even with a +8, I got a 12.
It's a 14 for the horde.
Okay. It's 16 to beat.
Sick.
How much damage are we taking? Or are we just getting?
Okay, I'll roll.
Alright,
Wait.
yes.
What was your save?
Oh yeah, I only got a 12.
Oh. So everybody takes full damage from this.
I am bloody.
So how much damage is it, Douglas?
That was 45.
Oh my god. Fuck me. Holy shit.
It's just watching all of that chaos unfold from like the top of this hill, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
You
She
just as
she
much
triggered
damage
the
to
thing.
them
Don't
as
blame
I
me.
did.
She did the thing.
I don't know if my plot armor is this strong, guys. I've taken legitimately like 90 damage this one round. Doing good.
She did the thing.
I was joking about the TPK, but maybe I'm not.
Jesus.
Mine's at least a recharge thing. All right. That was a thing. So the blast emanates and radiates through this chamber. The gold and gems and weapons rattle against the stone as it deafens all of you for a moment. Bits of the horde go flying against the walls, as do your friends, as they are all pushed. The horde goes about like that, because I can't physically move him up there. Taryn goes flying into a bead of force and then bounces back off of the bead of force onto the ground. Raynor also bounces off of a bead of force. Oh god, what is this? Physics is happening.
I saved your lives, kind of.
You're making me play billiards in my mind. Okay, so Raynor hits here, which means this would hit like that, which means this would hit like that, this would hit like that. The bead of force, this bead, actually impacts the horde as well. So, Mira, I'll let you do a extra D4 against the horde of force. Actually, no, for the amount of damage and the inertia that 7th level spell just did, let's add, let's do 3d4 damage from the billiards game that just happened.
Alright, sweet. 7 damage.
That would then hit that way, that would then hit that way. Everything's just chaos. Okay. It's like when you basically just had a break the beginning of the billiards game that just happened. Another 7.
I'm looking at all my healing spells. Give me a second.
The healer has done the most damage to everybody. Okay. That's gonna take us top of the round. Mira.
Okay, so I know that Raynor lost his sword. Can I see his sword anywhere? Like in this rolling mounds of gold and such?
Fuck, I just closed the goddamn... Hold on. I just closed the stat block. It's fine, it's in my recents. You can make a perception check. However, this is going to be at disadvantage, as everything is just so sparkly and shiny.
So 21.
Oh wait, no, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, there was a saving. This is why I need my stat block. So wisdom saving throw first before the perception. Basically,
6.
a creature 6. Yeah, so at the disadvantage. So a creature that enters a space within 120 feet of this golem, or starts its turn there, must succeed on a wisdom save or have disadvantage on perception checks while it remains within that space. We'll be doing this mechanic on the first time you try and do a perception check, because easier. All right, so what was your perception?
I believe I did roll a disadvantage. Yeah. Hold on, I'll roll one more just because I don't think it took. 21.
21, nice. Even with that disadvantage, you scan, and you can see the hilt of Raynor's sword kind of at the base of its neck, like where the neck would meet the back.
Can I use my telekinetic shove to kind of loosen the sword out?
Let's see. Do.
What?
Shove. When you do so, must succeed on a strength check. Yes. So it's basically going to use strength to try and hold on to the sword as you send out that blast. So 12 on the die, so that's an 18 total. Your strength saving throw is going to be 8 plus your proficiency plus the ability modifier increased by the feat. Or the ability modifier to scoring.
It should be, yeah, it's a 14 for strength saving throw.
You concentrate with your telekinetic power and you feel it grab onto the sword and you shove the other direction, but this massive 5 Toyota Corollas does not move.
I'll go ahead and take my bonus action to just hide in this moment up at the top of the little rock.
Are you staying where you are? You were at the edge of that last whirlwind.
I'll go ahead and take a couple steps back to try and get out of that.
Cool. Just in case I get it back on my recharge roll.
Rip.
It's okay. I have to recharge to have that one. And I could roll worse. I could also roll better. I rolled basically the average. It's 8d10, y'all. It's nasty. That's gonna take us then to Raynor.
I will stand up. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Stand up. What's my range to this person now? This fucker now?
You were basically right next to it.
Okay. I'm gonna just run up, jump on him, grab my sword. I'm not gonna try and pull it out, but I'm just going to.
You need to make a wisdom save first to then make a perception, because Mira didn't tell you where it was.
Oh, I thought I just had a natural draw to my sword. If I don't see it, then that's fine. I won't do that.
So wisdom save.
I'm not gonna do that.
right.
I thought I saw it. If I don't see it, naturally see it, I won't do that. I'm just going to produce flame out towards this son of a biscuit.
Okay. As you reach out with the flame, trying to melt bits of it, go ahead and roll.
That is a 21.
21. All right. That will definitely hit.
13 fire damage.
13. I can do math. All right. As you belch out this fire, you watch more of the gold kind of melt around. It begins to encapsulate one of the gemstones. That's then going to take us to Terran.
Oh, as my bonus action, I'm going to use second wind, just to heal up a little bit.
All right. Terran, you are up.
Go ahead and stand up, and I'm gonna go for those attacks again. So that first attack is a 10.
All right.
And the second attack is a 9, which is a nat 1.
On a nat 1, please roll me a d20. Maybe I'll take his weapon too.
That's a 9.
Okay, on a 9, it's not quite severe enough that you lose your weapon entirely. However, as you slide in, it basically moves and then clamps down onto your sword. You can still take the attack action next turn, but you will lose one of them. Oh my god, you've been fed. Stop.
Wait, so it is in the monster. Like it's in the monster. Okay, so with it clamping down on the second one, wouldn't I just be able to divine smite it? Because it would clamp down on it, and if I divine smite, it would be at the.
Divine smite has to be part of the whatchas.
Okay, it has to be with the hit. It's not the. Yeah. It's not like a. Okay, got you. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
This is flavor text to explain you lose one of your attacks.
Got you. All right. Then with that, I'll go ahead and end my turn again.
Go away, Willow. Go on. All right. It is the golem's turn. I'm gonna roll to see if I get that nasty stuff back. I don't get it back. So I need to figure out what else it does. All right. On its attack, it does one other thing that's really easy for me. It's going to whirl around, and both of its arms kind of reach up and slam down at Terran and at Raynor. So the one at Raynor is going to be a 29 to hit.
No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to use a reaction.
It was almost a nat 20.
Yeah, I could smell it on your fucking voice.
It was a 19 on the die.
I'm going to do my... What is it? I have a rune for this!
Mm-hmm.
There's no other creatures, right? No, there's not.
Nope.
It's... fuckers.
I contemplated it and then went, I might kill one of them with this just by itself.
Oh, here
It
we go. I'm
probably
gonna
doesn't
use
need
my
it.
runic shield.
Okay.
So they got to re-roll.
All right. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that still hits.
Okay. That is 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 bludgeoning damage. And where are my d8s? Uh, 23 force damage.
So how much damage in total? What'd you say? 21 and 23?
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm unconscious.
The next slam comes down towards Terran as Raynor is ground into the stone. That is a 24 towards Terran.
Reaction to buff my my armor class. Jesus,
right.
so no, that does not hit.
As the gold and gems slams down beside you, you turn and you see that Raynor was not so lucky, is now lying unconscious on the ground. Geis, it is you.
How bad are you looking, Taryn?
I'm pretty bad. 34. 39.
39.
I would get up.
Yeah.
The
It's been swinging like 24, so that means I think you could probably take one more hit. So I'm gonna get up the sleepy guy. I'm gonna run over to Raynor.
All right. You can just make it to Raynor.
Okay. Cut like pulling his hood over his face. He lays his hands down on him, and I cast Cure Wounds at 6th level. 60 health.
Damn.
The cleric did the cleric.
It's about time.
Hey, and it's more, you gave him back more hit points than you took away from him earlier. So it's net positive.
Yeah.
For Raynor.
Next, I'm healing the golem just to even things out.
Yeah. As you reach down, healing energy courses through Raynor's skin. As it does so, you can feel your palm grow uncomfortably hot, Geis, as flames seem to lick around his wound. But you are not unconscious anymore, Raynor. You are still on the ground. That fucking hurt, but you're up. As your shit did, in fact, get rocked.
Kicked in is the word I think most people use.
Yeah. Before the top of the round, the legendary action is gonna go. Against the people who are next to treasure, which is going to be Raynor, who is unconscious on top of a treasure pile. This is a roll. That is just a 10 to hit from that.
It does not hit me.
Yeah. As the chains erupt out of the treasure again, and in the moment that you are resuscitated, you see them begin to descend, and you just roll out of the way. That's going to bring us top of the round to Mira.
I am going to throw a flask of oil at the golem.
Okay.
Let me double check. I will move forward first to get in range to throw a flask of oil. I think I just need to make a ranged attack. Yep, so let me do that real quick. That's a 24 hit.
That does hit. As you toss this oil, the flask bursts against the metallic body as oil begins to coat this creature, kind of seeping into all the crevices.
And is Raynor unconscious still, or is he just like down?
He's just taking a little dirt nap.
It's like
His
yelling
eyes
across
are
the...
open.
Get up and set that thing on fire! Please!
And as she yells, Raynor, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna actually start playing this game tactically. What the to take a potion? It's a bonus action or action?
It is a bonus action, and you will need to roll for it. If you take your whole action, you will get the full healing from it.
Oh, okay.
That is my home rule. You guys haven't actually, I don't think, drank any potions yet, so I haven't had to do
All
it.
right, I'm gonna down a greater healing potion that I've had since the start of this game.
Mm-hmm. As
So,
your bonus action
bonus
or your...
action.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for that.
Okay.
You activate the healing potion mimic.
I didn't even like. I rolled.
It's been hanging out with you this whole time.
I rolled on D&D Beyond, and it didn't tell me at all what I rolled.
You had a dice that got stuck in the air on top of a couple other dice.
Fucking. This is why I hate D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I don't use it.
It's still not telling me. Fuck this game.
It's stuck again. There's one that's stuck in between two dice.
Fuck
It
D&D
does not
Beyond.
want you to get healed.
2. Oh my god, I can't pick up the dice. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1. 10 plus 4 is 14. Math is hard, guys. Okay.
Yep.
I'm then going to activate my winged boots
All right.
and fly up 15 feet.
Okay. Remember, this thing is 20 feet tall.
Son of a munchkin.
Let me confirm that, and it's 25 feet tall, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up 5 feet and then back 10 feet.
Okay.
So I stop getting my ass whooped.
As you fly backwards, sorry, I'm trying to find my, oh, there it is, on the other side of the goddamn table. It's great, I can just take the little lid off of it, and then it's like I'm just barely off of the ground. As a reminder for myself. As you fly away from this thing, you watch as a tendril of treasure comes to slam against you. That is a 24 to hit.
We are going to use our reaction to do another runic shield. Make it reroll.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
I'm
And that would have sucked for you if I'd knocked you
yeah,
out
I
of
know.
the
It would
sky
have really
onto
sucked.
the
You evil son of a biscuit.
into the lava.
I'm then going to use produce flame to attack it.
All right.
The 13.
That misses.
Oh, I hate all this. I hate this game. D&D is done. We're shutting the channel down, folks. That's everything I can do.
You do get yourself out of melee range with this thing, so bonus there. You are hovering above the lava. You can feel it kind of heat up underneath your feet. That's then going to take us to Taryn.
I'm just also going to be a bit more strategic and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Should bump me up to 26. And then bonus action, go ahead and drink that potion of greater healing also.
All right.
For 16.
Nice. You heal 16 as you shove that down your gullet.
And I will end my turn there.
Oh right, Shield of Faith. All right. That's then going to take us to the golem. That still doesn't get its whirlwind back. You lucky bitches. All right. It's going to shift. So this is going towards Taryn and towards Geis. Taryn, that is a 12 to hit. Geis, that is a 19 to hit. All right, so that is 3D. 19, 25 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
Oh. Plus an additional, we'll just do the average of 18 force damage, but it doesn't matter because it's all in one. Geis rushes over, heals Raynor, who then is able to back up. As you turn to take your action, gold and a bit of a dagger slam into you, tearing at flesh and knocking you down to the ground.
New sound being added to the audio cues. I love gold.
All right, that's then Geis. I need you to roll a death saving throw, and I'm gonna group decision because this I don't like to just decide that I do it this way. Secret death saves or public death saves?
Secret.
Secret, cool.
Secret.
DM me that.
Secret.
Yeah. What do I roll for a death save?
It's a D20. If you roll a 10 or higher, it's a success.
Cool.
No
I
mods.
haven't rolled a death save in a long time. Switch over to my DMs 1 second. Where are you?
Yeah, don't roll it on D&D Beyond. Okay. It's great. I get them on my wrist now. All right. That's going to be top of the round. Mira.
Oh shit.
The oil has not been lit. The beacons are unlit.
No.
And and Geis calls for aid.
I am going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Can I use do I see the fire Oh my god. I can't think of what they're called right
brazier?
now. Thank you.
Yes.
They're lit?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like... What do I have that's flammable? You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll have the mage hand take one of my arrows, to light... to light it on fire and then just toss it at the
Sure.
golem.
Easy enough. It's able to go down there. Make a let's have this be a spell attack roll using the same modifier that was because it's part of your telekinetic. So
Okay. I think I have a spell. Yeah, I don't have a spell attack.
So plus your proficiency plus that whatever that
Five.
stat was.
Strength. So +6. Ooh, sorry. 16 plus 6. 22.
Oh, that'll definitely hit. As the mage hand slams the fiery arrow against the oily surface, go ahead and we'll do this. We'll treat it as an improvised weapon because I'm going to give it to you because this was clever. So roll a d4 plus strength, and then it takes an additional 5 fire damage as it is lit on fire.
3 plus 1, so 9.
Okay. That gets halved, but the whole 5. Math. 4. All right. As the arrow is embedded into this being, it erupts in flame. That's going to take us then to Raynor.
Oh,
I'd like to use my movement to back up and yeah, just back up.
okay. My turn.
For dogs. All right. You moved away. Anything else on your turn? All right. That's then going to take us to Raynor.
Okay. I will then. Let me just make sure that this works. Oh, I don't have a. Okay, I'm gonna whip out. I've never once said I've had this, so I'm. You know what? I'm gonna just not do that. I'm gonna bring out my hand axe.
Okay.
Because for me to say the lance that I have for my basic character sheet is ridiculous. I'm gonna pull out my hand axe and dive in with my speed, my fly speed, remaining off the ground. Make my 3 attacks with my hand axe.
All right, go for it.
That is a 28. That is
That
a 13.
That hits.
That
Oh
is,
no, that does not.
That is a 25.
Okay, 2 hits.
Okay. 9 plus 1, so 10 slashing damage for the first hit, and 13 slashing damage for the second hit.
Okay. I can math. There we go. God, that was easy math too. Like, As you begin to slice at this creature, bits of flying, melting metal fall to the ground. You notice that it is now starting to chip away. Or you've been chipping away at its form. It appears smaller and smaller with each strike. That one blast having taken out a good amount from the beginning.
I'm going to invoke my Hill Rune, which gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So
All right.
my skin darkens a little bit and kind of craggles as if stone.
Nice. All right, Taryn, you are up.
I'm going to try to run around the golem and get to Geis. Once I get to Geis, I'm just gonna lay on hands. Go ahead and drop 20 on you.
Okay. Geis is conscious.
He mutters, "Don't look at me."
Like rolls you over face down. It's like, okay, gotcha, brother. And I don't have. I don't. Yep, I will end my turn there.
All right. It's the golem's turn. No whirlwind. Yeah, lucky bitches. I've rolled a 1, a 4, and a 3. I need a 5 or a 6. All right. I think my internet got a little funky just then. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Great. You all turned super jittery and the music got all weird, so I wasn't sure if I was coming through weird. But yeah. Alright. It is the golem's turn. There is a flying person here. So I've got 3 people I can try and hit with 2 attacks. Let's see who it hits. I'll be fair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was Raynor, Taryn, Geis. First one goes to Taryn. Second one goes to Raynor. Rolled a 3 and a 1.
Okay.
All right, to Taryn. That is a 28 to hit.
Gonna use my reaction. Put my AC at a 31. No.
And Raynor, that is a 14.
That does not hit.
As the 2 large hands slam down towards both of you, Taryn, you hold up your shield, kind of protecting yourself and Geis from this onslaught of coins and gems. Raynor, you bob and weave in the sky on the way as it flies past you and slams into the ground. Geis, it is your turn.
Hold on. At the end of his turn, I'm going to activate my stone rune. He needs to roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
Okay. That's a 1.
He is charmed for 1 minute, and his speed is 0, and
not.
he is incapacitated. God damn you.
However, I did forget a thing that does happen on his turn. Is he
Glad I
takes
could
fire
remind you.
damage. So I need to do math there. As the fire, you all watch as the fire begins to melt even further. It's starting to like solidify this, and you can see it kind of creaking against itself. It looks rough. Geis. You're muted, my dude.
I keep doing that. It's because I have my fan on, so I don't want you guys to hear my fan. It's warm in here.
I love hearing your fan. It
Cannot
lulls
hear
me.
your fan.
I roll over and I concentrate on the giant thing above me, and I cast Bane. So charisma
Okay.
save of 16, and then it lowers all rolls by 1d4.
All right, I rolled a 18 on the die, and it has -5 to charisma. So that is a 13.
Okay. So it says
It was
before the
Bane.
spell ends, which is my concentration.
As a 1d4 -2 attacks and saving throws.
Yeah. To attack roll or saving throw. Yep.
Amazing. As you watch, you kind of like magically grab onto the bits that are fusing and start to will it to spread as it seems to be hindering its movements. That's going to take us top around to Mir. Is anyone next to? Nope, you're flying. Mira.
I'm finally pulling out my short bow and shooting it.
All right.
All right.
You do get sneak attack from this.
Yay. 23 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll that damage.
Sweet. For 30 damage.
All right. As you pull back your bow, there's a brief moment where you see the melting gold kind of slide apart, and you see what looks like a very large gem in the base of its skull, or where a skull would be. As you release it, what does it look like as you take down this creature? Really, the fire damage killed it, but I was like, I want Mira to get, I want someone to get a chance to do, like, an attack on it.
Just on top of this rock, like, just struggling to see her friend struggling, and just knocks it back, and it's just like, oh, let me just, please, and just, like, lets it loose as it flies, and just hits that gem.
As the arrow impacts into the gem, there is a moment where all sound seems to disappear from this chamber. The only thing you can hear is the beating of your own heart. Before a shattering, as the control gem bursts inside of the center of this. There's a moment where you feel yourselves being pulled towards this being, as an almost gravitational force seems to try and hold the gem together before exploding outward. As you are pushed back, as gems and swords and daggers and bows and amulets fly past you. And the silence returns once more. Clink, 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 clink. As the golem is dead. Its treasure falling to stone. And with that, we're going to take our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for second half of this adventure. See, I didn't kill you guys.
All right. All right. We'll be back in a couple minutes. See you guys in a little bit.
Welcome back to episode 8 of Forging Fate's Ruination. I managed to not murder them. Almost.
I almost
barely.
did that for you.
You almost did it for me. I was not anticipating you helping me with this endeavor. But, you know, I took your mask, which is still somewhere in this horde. As the horde golem has collapsed into a pile of gold and gem and weapons, you are left in the warm chamber of Thordak's vault.
You said weapons. I'm not looking for any of their weapons. I'm gonna start looking for anything that looks shiny, glowy. See if I can get any type of sword weaponish.
Go ahead and roll me. Sorry, let me pull up the table first. Beep, 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 beep. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry. There it is. I should have done this during the break, but I didn't. Because I'm smart like that. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Tonight is not the night. It's a 6.
On a 6. Ah. You pull out what looks to be a bit of padded armor.
I'm gonna throw that into the lava, and if anyone finds anything weapon-wise, please let me know. I may be possibly legally blind after this fight.
I'll go ahead and help Taryn.
Go
Like,
ahead and
look around.
roll a 100.
100. Uh, 83.
83. On an 83, you pull out what looks to be a short sword. Go ahead and roll me another D100.
A 31.
All right. I'm going to hold on to that. It looks like a short sword. You see what looks like a serpent crawling up or coiled around the hilt.
Well, guys, I have a cool snake sword. I don't know what it does. It looks cool.
Has anyone seen my sword? It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, guy starts crawling over and frantically looking for his mask, just
Both of
pushing
you
gold aside.
roll me some investigation checks as you try and find your items within this massive treasure hoard.
Can I assist them?
Yes,
If
you
they
can,
need
you can
it?
assist one of them.
Okay, let's see who's rolling what.
I got a 16.
I got a 16 as well.
Rolling a lot of
Okay.
16s.
On a
today.
16,
Oh, yeah.
it takes you guys a while, but you know what you're looking for. And eventually you're able to kind of paw at where the creature was. You at least know not to go into the other piles, retrieving your lost items.
The second he gets his mask back, he just immediately puts it on and just kind of like slumps as though there was something, like a part of him was taken away and he's just gotten it back.
All of us just collectively, like, we're not gonna talk about Geist's face.
Like short
Fine.
memory, bud.
It's all good. Taryn, do you want the sword? I don't. really think it's for me.
It's so tiny.
I mean, kind
it's
of
like
just like imitating a bow.
it just puts his hand out and takes the sword. I don't know what this is, but maybe it's useful. Cool. There's nothing wrong with snakes. They have scales. I have scales. I guess we'll get along great, maybe.
Maybe
Do I-
give it to Lizzie. She can just like hold it in her mouth.
No, you don't want to know what the last time I gave Lizzie my trident, what happened on that day. I can still hear their screams. So just can I like see any Lizzie is not a nice horse. Can I see is there anything specific to the weapon that like might stand out? To like spit at me or something?
Besides the snake coiled, you can see what look like two emeralds where its eyes are. It's definitely like the mouth opens up and fangs go out and then back into the hilt as if it has bitten into the sword itself.
Okay, cool looking short sword.
It seems like there's definitely like a magical vibe to this thing, but off the top of your head, you're not sure what it is.
Gonna
Guy
hit something
slowly
with it, I
stands
guess.
up Guy slowly stands up and just goes, "If you want me to check it out, I can. Least I can do."
Sure, just go ahead and hands it over.
I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to. I can't
Identify.
What I need to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a ritual?
Yeah. How do I do that?
You take 10 minutes.
Okay. I take
Versus
10
doing
minutes.
it instantaneously. Yeah, you ritually cast Identify. This is a short sword of the Viper. So it is a magical weapon that will do an additional 2d4 poison on every hit.
I flick it around and hand it back. It is a weapon that bears poison. I believe the snakes probably could have told us that.
I kind of guessed it, but yeah, I mean, good find, and thank you for giving this to me and identifying it.
I'm sorry
I'll just
I
wait to
crushed
stab
you with
something with it.
sound.
Too much bass.
I'm all about that bass.
I want to go home.
Yeah, Mira's just in the back, like opening up her bag and just like scooping gold into it. Well, we're gonna make sure this trip was literally worth its, weight in gold.
Yeah. Easy enough. It no longer resists you. The horde is dead.
What does gold think it is?
Now, how are we going to get 5 Honda Civics out of here?
Does anybody have a teleportation?
Yes.
Raynor,
It's me.
once you have your sword again, you feel a pulse. It feels like it's coming from first your chest, but then seems to pull at you as if someone has taken just like a couple fingers and is pulling at your collar ever so slightly.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna just start walking in that direction.
As you step forward, it leads you to that large basin filled with gems and treasure. And almost the same pulse seems to feel like you have a string tied to your wrist as it's pulling your hand forward. It's not pulling hard enough to it's very much like suggestion of a pole.
What's in the chest?
So within the chest, you can see on the top what looks like a lot of gold coins, scattered gems, and you can see what look like the end of a dagger.
I'm gonna just start heating up my body and casting produce flame in my hand, and I'm just gonna start lowering it into the chest.
As you wrap your hand in flame, pushing it into the coins, they seem to melt and push away from you as you do, the gems following suit until you touch something that doesn't move, something that does not shy away. As you lift up your hand, it's grasping what looks like a large chunk of you think maybe garnet, some sort of deep red stone. And as the flames lick around it, you see a flame begin to light inside of it as well. And as it lights, it grows brighter. This room seems to get hotter and hotter until your vision is filled with a bright light. The rest of you watch as the light emanates out from this stone, encapsulating Raynor. There's a moment that flames lick across the ground before receding, and nothing is there. Raynor is gone.
We can leave right now.
More gold for us.
So every time Raynor disappears, it's like, how long do we wait?
Like, he keeps disappearing. Like, it's like,
At this point, I think he doesn't like us.
okay, hear me out. Every time he's disappeared, we then proceed to go to a new place where we get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. I don't wanna.
So is the gem that he was holding also just completely gone?
Yes, it is.
While I do find this line of conversation humorous, I do think that we should probably make sure that he's not dead. If not for a promise that I made. My issue is, I don't know how we're going to do that, since he took the thing that took him with him, apparently.
Blue skidoo?
I'm like, is
And
there
he just
anything
runs
else? Like, is there anything else to, like, from where he disappeared that...
You see a small scorch mark on the stone. In fact, you see two. One for each foot.
We see 3.
What else is in the room?
I would like to walk up and
Shiny
just
treasure.
Yep, I'm gonna walk up and just shove my hand directly into the same place he pulled the gem out from, or the stone out from.
As you shove your hand in, it is hot to the touch. As he did, in fact, melt a bunch of coins inside of there. It's not quite enough to burn you, as the metal has dissipated the heat in this time, but you can feel along where his hand was as it's left a cavity in the treasure.
Can I cast Detect Magic, but, like, direct it? If that makes sense? Like, try to figure out what just took him?
Yes, you can. As you focus on your detect magic, you get a strong sense of conjuration magic. And in fact, this is a conjuration magic that you are just familiar with. As there is a slight, not quite sulfurous hang to it, but something hot and not of this plane. As you get the sense that a plane shift has happened. And with that, we're going to go to Raynor.
I wish you would have told me. I'd have set up a screen for just me and you.
Yeah, but this is reactions and things. I don't know. I did debate it because I wasn't sure if we were going to, and then I forgot, and then work got busy today.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So, heat crashes into you like a living storm. You stand on a narrow island of black glass floating in a sea of endless flame. Above you hang burning mountains suspended in the sky like drifting embers. And then the fire begins to move. It parts. From the inferno rises a pedestal of obsidian stone. Resting upon it is a charred metal hilt. No blade, just a handle, glowing faintly from within.
Okay, so all I see around me is essentially fire and a walkway to a pedestal.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna reach my hand out towards the hilt. Do I start to feel heat against the palm of my hand as I reach towards it?
Yes, you do. As you step closer, the flames around you begin to whisper with one voice, a familiar one. Before a weapon is forged, the hand must be chosen. You watch as 3 fires ignite around you, each burning a different color.
What are the colors?
You have white, blue, and red.
America.
That's why it wasn't in that. I was like, unfortunately, unless I go with like yellow, and this kind of basic bitch one.
It might be France. Be careful.
Oh god. It couldn't get worse. I'm going to look.
Could be Russia.
It could, you're right. It could always be worse.
It could be
Or
so many
Or
countries because
England,
everyone
or
uses
Libya, or...
Do I feel a heat emanating from any of those 3 flames?
Yes, there you definitely feel heat coming from all 3.
But no discernible, like, this one's hotter than this one.
No.
Okay. I'm going to move towards the one that is directly to my right.
All right. As you move to the one to the right, it grows until it starts to surround you in a ring of fire. The heat intensifies rapidly. Your skin burns. Your lungs begin to choke on scorching air, but the fire does not consume you. It waits. And a voice within the flame speaks, asking you a question. When the world burns, do you endure? Or do you beg for salvation? Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
$24.
All right. As you feel yourself standing firm against this heat, how do you respond to the voice?
Remind me, what did it say again?
Asked, when the world burns, do you endure or do you beg for salvation?
The only choice is to endure.
As you stand firm in the heat and the words leave your throat, you feel this almost satisfaction. Not yours, but somehow you're able to sense it. The flames begin to recede slightly, and the voice returns. You do not break beneath the world's fury. Pain is not failure. Rising is what matters. As that flame then recedes back, and flickers out.
I'm going to move to the next closest flame.
As you turn to the one in front, the second flame rises and begins to take shape into a form. Within it appears what appears to be a radiant silhouette. It feels like an echo of some sort of divine authority. And a different voice speaks from the fire. Calm. The gods brought order to chaos. Without them, mortals are lost. Why should the power to challenge them be given to you?
Should we not have the power to choose our own destiny?
Go ahead and roll me you may make a choice. You can say this in a very intimidating manner. You can say it in a persuasive manner. Or you can pull on religion. It will change the outcome.
So my religion bonus is higher, but I'm going to go with intimidation.
Intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a D8. That wouldn't help me.
Go ahead and roll.
21.
All right. As you say these words, as they echo from you, the divine silhouette seems to recoil before cracking like glass and slag that falls to the ground. The original voice returns. You carry defiance, the first spark of any revolution. And the flame recedes again to nothing.
I'm going to move over to the last flame.
The final flame grows brighter than any of the others. Inside, you can see visions appear. Cities burning, gods falling and fighting, mortals screaming, mountains splitting open, the sky torn apart. And then the voice returns. If the gods fall, what should rise in their place?
I think in that moment, he thinks back to his teachings, chord the thought of the strongest survive, the earning your place in the world, and then to the words that Samayur said to him as they sat alone. Freedom.
As the word freedom reverberates in this chamber, or not chamber, in this space, again that fire crackles, and this time just a slight chuckle. Satisfied chuckle. All the flame seems to disappear, and before you, you see that pedestal once more, but before you can move, you watch as all three of them seem to reappear, swirling above it until they merge. The pedestal itself begins to split and crack as the hilt lifts into the air and begins to float towards you.
Turn towards the flame, the hilt, and he just feels that fire inside of him, that burning, that knowledge of what fire means, the death, the rebirth, the knowing that no matter what it is, life comes from that fire. Just kind of reach his hand out and grab hold of the hilt and just igniting his hand in flame.
As you take the hilt, ignite the flame, those flames rush up your arm like liquid sunlight. Runes begin to ignite across the metal of the hilt. But where the blade should be, you see only a burning outline of fire, as if it is a thread pulled across the edge of a blade that does not exist. And again, that voice. The weapon is unfinished, but the fire recognizes its bearer, Harry the First Flame. As that voice echoes in your mind, you feel that same pulse of energy, that pulse of flame, and you are pulled violently out of the plane of fire. Everyone else, you in a blast of fire see Raynor appear back, now holding a dark metal hilt.
You see
The hilt now radiates a slight heat. And still that thin line of flame sometimes seems to flicker as you rotate it. Just faintly.
You see him kind of drop down to one knee, the hilt, his elbow hits before his hand does, making sure it doesn't touch the floor. And there's this long exhale of just soot and smoke from his nose. Before he rises up, standing once again to his 2 feet, as the smoke just dissipates to the sides.
evil. How was your trip?
Did you bring us like a postcard?
Postcard? He couldn't bring us a postcard. There's fire everywhere.
I mean,
Did
he
you get a
brought
fire
back,
card?
like a whole ass sword. Like looking
True.
at the new sword.
Can I have your old one?
I mean, this doesn't have a blade, actually. It's more of just a hilt right now.
Are he's gonna walk up and hold his shield? Test it.
Just swing the hilt across as if there was a blade at the end.
You can feel as where the blade would hit, there's like a wave of warmth. It's not quite enough to burn, but it's uncomfy.
Okay, well, if we ever need to cook something.
Like waving a blow dryer across your shield.
Somebody just got slapped with hot Texas air. Uh, but oh man, no, he feels that and he's just like, oh, reminds me of back home. But yeah, I guess you're right. You can't use that in an actual fight.
I can see it being problematic. We're not done yet, I thought.
You do still have your other sword. Like,
Yes.
it didn't, like, take your sword.
Right. I got that.
Okay, just so everyone knows, I didn't turn your sword into just a hilt.
Ready to be really uncomfortable.
Prepare
Okay.
for some mild discomfort.
It's like the world's worst lightsaber.
I very desperately want to try and use the sword for out of character reasons. I have an ability.
Whose sword? My sword?
Yeah, new sword, not sword.
Let's try it. I'm just waving the hot
Alright.
air in your face.
No, hold. No. Can I like hold out my hand? Can I see it?
Knowing
I'm
my party
gonna
members
give
are
it
smarter
back.
than knowing my party members are smarter than me, I will hand over the hilt of the sword.
I'd like to use a rogue ability, use magic device to see if
Before you
this
do
actually
so-
works.
Before you do, as you touch the hilt, I need you to... Oh, never mind. That's just an automatic thing. You take... That's a 3. 8 fire damage as it sears your hand. You do need to make a con save or drop the object.
Very quickly and expeditiously, the sword is dropped. Yes, I rolled a 4.
Yeah. As you look and your skin begins to blister from where it's been burned.
Okay.
Literally,
Hot
it just
sword.
instantly reappears in his hand in a puff of flame.
Okay, I'm never using a sword. Bows forever. Cool sword. Not sword. Sword?
I don't understand a whole lot of magic, but it seems
you
like it might be that.
Do you like ignite it with
I'm gonna concentrate real hard on igniting it. I like fire.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't your friend that was following us around for a while, weren't they carrying a large useless sword?
mean, it was a big stone sword. I wouldn't say it was useless. I mean, have you ever been hit with a giant piece of stone?
Well, I'm just saying you have a sword without a blade, and they have a bladeless sword.
Fly.
Maybe
It's
not.
not useless. It's not useless.
I believe.
No flame, no sword,
Damn it.
nothing. Nothing comes out of that hilt.
Where
I
was
would
she?
like to use. I would like to use thaumaturgy to have a flame flicker around the sword, around like where the blade is, while he's doing this.
Oh, we're making progress. We're making progress.
You're doing so good.
Oh, God. I have to use the bathroom. I think I pushed too hard.
Oh, I've never seen someone get a hernia trying to ignite their sword. Is
Listen, it
is
happens
there,
to everyone when we get to a certain age. I don't want to talk about it.
is there
Well,
like
you're
a
made of fire, but like,
Listen, sometimes it's hard to get the flame up. It's not so easy to just go flame on, okay?
Yes, it is. So instantly, he just looks over after he's done casting thaumaturgy and just starts looking around the room as like, is there like a large ceiling opening, or is there like a huge door that just says, enter here to die? Kind of seems like what this cave has been
No,
once. This
the doorway that you came, the doorway you came from is still there.
Can
But no other doors appear.
I believe that it's Dimension Door. I get my various teleportations wrong. Can I create a Dimension Door to closer to the outside?
You would only be able to take one other person, and it has to be within. It's a point you can see.
It's a point that I can see. I thought, which one is the one that I can just focus on it? My thought was creating a dimension door and then pushing the gold into it. Not us leaving,
No.
getting the gold out.
I don't believe that's a thing Dimension Door can do because you do need to
I'm mixing two of my. Blink is the one that if I can think of where I'm going, then I can go there.
Blink is you're going in and out of the ethereal plane.
Yeah. So I'm. It's not going to work. I'm mixing two different types of teleportation. That's what I was explaining.
Are you going with a DM thing? Sorry, I use Dimension Door. That's like my number one spell for when I play a spellcaster. Are you going with a different ruling on that?
Oh wait, nope. You were right. Dimension Door, you don't need to be able to see. I just don't use Dimension Door.
Okay.
One you can describe by stating distance and direction. So it's dependent if you can remember exactly how far and where, but it's within. No, come back. It's within 500 feet. You get the sense that 500 feet, you're still in the dungeon somewhere.
I mean, I can generally. We walked in, came down a staircase, walked that direction, and out. So I generally. So how close? I don't know the footage, but could I create a dimension door between the 2 points of
Further?
500 feet closer?
So there isn't anything. So you can bring up to your carrying capacity with you, but you have to go through the door. It doesn't just make a big portal. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, you take 4d6 force damage, and the spell fails to teleport you.
If you down yourself,
500 feet away.
One time we need a
So
bag of
could you
holding.
bring 2 people's worth of stuff? Yes.
That
You
is
would
my
then, it would
thought.
just be there. You still have the problem of it's still probably in the dungeon somewhere.
Yeah. I have multiple uses. But it's just a thought.
are you gonna? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh. Could I do something like a survival check for drawing kind of like the path that we've taken in and like see if that's like how far the entrance would be to like compared to where we're at now?
Roll survival.
Like you guys start to see Mira just like drawing like the path that we've kind of taken like in the rocks with like some coins and stuff. 17.
17, you get a good sense of like how far you have traveled. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Just distance and like general direction of like that way is the exit and it's about this far.
You would know that the exit is definitely behind you, so would be to the south, I believe, from how I had the dungeon start. We're gonna say south because I guess it doesn't particularly matter. Would be south about 1,500 feet.
All right. Like you just see like kind of turning around that way. Okay. Yeah, we've traveled about like 1,500 feet from that direction. So spell accordingly.
I have 3 uses of it, so I theoretically could get 2 people's worth of gold out of here within 3 uses of my spell. Theoretically.
I get you mean peoples, but how many? Can we put this into like Honda Accords? How many of those can you get out of here?
Maybe like one.
The
and a
problem
half
here,
Honda
though, is
Accord.
that it's the same. In terms of like how much that's gonna get out, just to let you know, like that's gonna be the same amount you could just walk out with.
Yeah. It would just be
It will
easier.
get you no more gold than just walking out of here. Because you
Can
can
I-
only take your carrying capacity.
Can I very specifically see if there is a bag of holding somewhere in this room?
Yeah, my worry is that regardless of what we're carrying, we're gonna have to crawl through a specific really hot area while carrying whatever we're carrying.
Stop, please. I love you.
I can't.
Please stop.
I love you too.
Sorry.
I would like to try one other thing before I decide whether or not I'm gonna go through with that. I'm just curious. I would like to. Guys closes his eyes and casts guidance, specifically for the feeling that his god gives him of the direction towards his magnum opus. Like, I imagine like his view is like a kaleidoscope, and when he like looks in a direction, they all kind of like piece together.
What were you casting?
Guidance,
Not the right
Like
spell.
the cantrip?
not the right spell.
No.
What?
You're thinking,
Find True Path.
fuck, what is it?
Find True Path, I think, is the
Find
third
True
level
Path is
spell.
one.
I think that's the third level spell for the third edition version of that spell.
Yeah, it's oh god, augury,
Okay, I have that, so
I think.
I will do that then.
Because augury is the like, is this way good? Is this way bad? Like,
Yeah, I was thinking more of like a metaphysical level, like Sorry, I'm trying to figure out
Checking.
in between lines here, like because Geis has that feeling that he's walking down a path that his god has designed for him, so he's not looking for like a direct path. He's looking for the next step. So like I'm not
yeah.
asking...
So he would ask the question not necessarily in a this is a good path. It's this is the right path.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But
I
then,
think augury is the right spell.
Then I will do augury. I will do that.
Okay. With augury, let me pull it up. Also, because I have the stats up with me, each of your backpacks can generally hold 4,000 gold pieces. If you have a strength around 10, you can carry 150 pounds, which is like 7,500 gold pieces. And if you have a strength of 18, you can carry 240 pounds, so strength of 12,000 gold pieces.
I have a 19 strength, so.
As a heads up on that.
I have a
Just because
12.
it's in front of me, right? You'd be closer to the 7,500. Augury.
It's just a woe wheel,
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up the thing specifically.
Baby girl.
All right. So as you concentrate, guys, on this connection to the divine, you get woe and wheel. Oh, yeah, wheel and woe, which you know is a mixture. You know that there's an element of this that seems to be on a path that your god is pulling you to, but there is also a sense not of doom but of instability.
Okay. Is there a direction to it, or just the feeling?
You feel the direction towards that hilt.
Okay. Then he just kind of stares at it. Does his Geis being quiet thing.
All right. And as you all begin to pull at coins and gems and treasure, that is where we're going to leave our session today. We'll do the like nitty-gritty of how much you guys actually get off camera, because that's math. But I'll have you guys roll for some treasure, because y'all earned it.
Do we level up?
We will be back here in 2 weeks for you do level up. You definitely earned a level up. And we will be back here in 2 weeks for episode 9 of Forging Fate's Ruination. We're going to go around, have everybody reintroduce themselves, tell us where we can find you, what are you doing, and I'm going to start us off with Joe.
What's up, Geeks? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. From everyone new cosplay, do cosplay stuff though really poorly. You can find me here at New Age Geeks, where I do geek stuff, and we're gonna we officially have a cast and crew set up for Forging Fate Season 2. What that entails and who you will see, we'll check our socials, because that will be all announced very shortly. My dog is so far up my ass right now that she needs loving. I'm sorry, but she needs me. So I've got nothing else. So we're gonna bounce over to you, Dougie Doug.
Me, I am Tales of Pantheons on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Go give us a follow over there. I am running a Scion campaign. We just came back with the beginning of our chapter 2. It was a rough stream. We had a lot of technical issues, but that just means that all the ones following are going to be fantastic. So yeah, go check us out. Our next stream is in 2 weeks as well. Either Monday or Tuesday. We're having a schedule conflict, so figuring that out over the course of these next 2 weeks. Biggest bad guy of Dungeons and Dragons scheduling. I am going to throw it over to Zell.
Well, hello guys, I'm Zella. Guys, you can literally just find me here on Twitch, like, almost every day? Not quite. Guys, I work on art, TTRPG stuff, gaming stuff, everything. It's really just, it's all Henhouse, if you guys are there with me most of the time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on for pretty much the rest of the next 2 months. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna pass over to Tech.
Yo, what's up, everybody? You can find me everywhere at TEKFROST. Same thing, honestly. It's constantly in-house. All of the socials that we've created, we're gonna start posting to. We've finally got everything up and running. We also gonna put out some possible casting calls for an off-stream session that we might want to run. Get a new DM in there and have them run a game for us. So I feel like that's gonna be a really good time. We're gonna start sending out some invites towards everybody. We want you guys to come in and have fun. We're also just wrapped up doing a once a day talk of African American horror. Since we just wrapped that up, we want to start jumping into other things. So whenever you come in, please shoot me advice as to what you want to know. I love horror everything, and it should represent everybody and everything. So much love, everybody, and I will pass that back to our DM.
Everybody, I'm Aslinn. I'm $_store_DM on Instagram and TikTok, and The Art of Adventure here on Twitch. If you've enjoyed seeing the minis and terrain that have been utilized throughout this campaign, most of it is stuff that I have made. This past one brought to you by paper mache and tinfoil. So if you're into crafting or you're not sure where to start and you don't want to pay Games Workshop money, come hang out with me. I'm a budget crafter. That's what I do because I'm a cheap bitch. And I don't like spending money on things. Which is why half my outfit right now is thrifted. And I will be, if you want to see me as a player in Thirsty Sword Lesbians, we are finally releasing our Act 1 on House of Dreams for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. It is a charity event, so we will be raising money throughout it. You can check out more things on House of Dreams, but my episode for Act 1 is premiering on Thursday. We basically had a lot of tech issues, so it's been super delayed, so I'm really excited. If you've ever played Thirsty Sword Lesbians, it is a blast. I play a scoundrel named Renee. She is that bitch. And it's a time. I very much enjoyed getting to play her for that first act. Hopefully we'll be able to bring more in there for the Rose Court project. So go check that out on House of Dreams' Twitch on Thursday. I'll be posting more about that on my socials as well. I won't be streaming myself for a bit until the computer that I stream with is functioning again. But I hopefully will be posting more on my socials for some builds and some cool things, because I have been doing a couple of projects that I now can actually post about because they're not secrets anymore. Anyway, we will be back in 2 weeks for episode 9 of Forging Fate's Ruination. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and we'll see y'all then.
I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.